What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you our Week 6 team builder in the GBA. We are going up against HoodlumScrafty and the Alola Athletic. So if you guys are excited for this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up on this. Let me know you guys are supporting the team, supporting the dream, supporting the boy. We are. Is my face cam laggy right now? I thought I just looked like, Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this team after the team builder is done. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into this. Alright, so as always, you guys will see Callum's team on screen right about now. He has a powerful sand core of Excadrill and Tyranitar, with Tyranitar being his Z captain. He has a really good defensive pairing in Rotom and Shaman. He has a very good, solid Defogger, as well as a huge offensive threat in Crobat. Another huge offensive threat in the form of Emboar. Has a very reliable Stealth Rocker. Has a very reliable Glare user in Druddigon. Gets a little bit of coverage there. Aromatisse with the Cleric ability and the Heal Bell and the Wish Pass and the whatnot. Sableye, Prankster, we have a Snorlax, which is always a problem to deal with because you got to figure out what type of Snorlax it is before you deal with it. And then, of course, he has Espeon, 110 speed, 130 special attack, Magic Bounce, so we got to be careful about our hazards. Things to note on his team: Stealth Rockers, Druddigon, Excadrill, and Tyranitar. He has no Spikes users or Toxic Spikes users. Excadrill is his Rapid Spinner. Crobat is his Defogger. He has a Heal Bell user in Espeon. He has an Aromatherapy user in Shaman and Aromatisse, and Shaman also, I believe, gets Healing Wish. So, things I want to be careful about are that Sand Core. Obviously, that Sand Core can be absolutely devastating. However, I don't want to over-prep for the Sand Core and him not bring it, and him just bring an offensive pairing of Crobat and Emboar. He could also bring a Calm Mind Aromatisse. He could also bring a Choice Specs Espeon. He could also bring a Curse Snorlax. So, you guys can see my team on the screen. We're going to do what we always do. Start our way from the back and work our way forward. So, right here we've got our Life Orb, Tornadus, Therian, Superpower, U-Turn, Hurricane, and Psychic, 252 attack, 28 special attack, and 228 in speed with a hasty nature. Tornadus here is outspeeding everything except for Crobat. It also does outspeed Tyranitar +1 if he decides to bring a Dragon Dance setup, which is very nice in case he feels comfortable going for that. We are able to outspeed a Jolly +1 Tyranitar. So he can't go for a Continental Crush. We can hit it with a Superpower, hopefully knock that bad boy out. We have U-Turn for the Switch Momentum. Hurricane does super effective damage to the Shaman as well as the Emboar. As well as once like Rotom Wash goes down, once his bulkier mons get worn down, nothing on his team really wants to take a Hurricane. Psychic is very safe damage on the Crobat and the Emboar as well, bringing that just in case. I don't feel like, unless Psychic can confirm pick up the KO, or I don't feel comfortable going for Hurricane in the situation. So nothing too crazy there. Life Orb, poke holes in his team. Regenerator pairs very nicely with Slowbro. Next up here, we're going to talk about our Crocodilius, the Crocodile. He is a very bulky Crocodile. Leftovers, Intimidate ability, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, and Roar. 244 HP, 12 in attack, 252 in defense, with an Impish nature. So leftovers for the recovery. We don't have, just in case like Wish Passing doesn't work and all that fun stuff. I do want to be able to keep this thing as healthy as possible. It does check the Excadrill, it does check the Tyranitar, unless it's a special variant. If you bring Special T-Tar, it's going to be very unfortunate. It checks Crobat 100% of the time, again, unless he's nasty bad. If he runs his Physical Mon specially, then we have an issue. But Earthquake hits the Excadrill, it hits the T-Tar, it hits the Emboar, it hits the Sableye. Sableye is very frail anyways, and Prankster does not work on Dark types in Gen 7 now. So that's going to be something to note for our matchup. Knockoff is going to be able to get rid of items off almost everything on his team, aside from the Tyranitar if he brings a Z-Crystal. Obviously don't want to knock off going into, I got Emboar and the Cobalion mixed up, my bad. You don't want to knock, I mean, nothing really appreciates knockoff. Nothing wants to lose its item early on in the game. Everything on his team will have a specific place and a specific point with a specific item, obviously. And then Roar. I was going to run Dragon Tail for the chip damage, however, it is a 90% accurate move, and it does not touch Aromatisse, so if he starts Calm Minding up with Aromatisse, thinks he's safe, I can Roar it out. That works 100% of the time. Nothing too crazy there. The Intimidate is going to be nice for checking Excadrill, Tyranitar. Obviously, Emboar just destroys. Fighting types do destroy my Crocodile, but it is what it is. Next up here, we have our Slowbro, Nico Main, version 2, rocking the Colbur Berry regen ability, Drain Punch, Scald, Slack Off, and Toxic. So, very interesting set here. 244 HP, 252 max defense with 12 in special attack with a Relaxed nature. Drain Punch is so, I'm going to lead Slowbro, he leads T-Tar. Slowbro is going to be to scout damage on everything. If I can figure out the calcs, if I can figure out how much damage it's actually doing, I can see, okay, is this like a Jolly Band? Is this an Adamant Band? Is this a Scarf? Is this an Adamant Scarf? Is this a supportive set? What is it doing? So, Drain Punch, though, does do tremendous damage onto the T-Tar, as well as if he thinks I'm going to switch out, goes for the Pursuit. I don't switch out. I stay in. Cold Berry actually eats it. I Drain Punch, get a huge hit of damage off, and then I can safely switch out on the next incoming Pursuit, being able to get damage off. My phone's going off mid-recording. I'm very professional, I promise. Safe switches for the Dark type. Also, I can eat with this investment. Along with the Cold Berry, I can eat the Dark EMZ Crunch if he decides to go for it. I can also eat a Dark EMZ at +1 from this thing. So Scald obviously is able to burn the Excadrill, burn other things, super effective damage on the Emboar, being able to burn things like Snorlax, being able to burn things like Sableye. Fun stuff like that, being able to burn the Espeon in case. We obviously can't go for a Toxic on it because of the Magic Bounce. Slack out for the recovery. Toxic is going to wear down walls like Rotom Wash. It's going to wear down walls like the Druddigon. It's going to wear down the Aromatisse. It's going to wear down the Snorlax. So Slowbro and Crocodile paired to the two together. Between those two are going to be able to check a lot of his offensive threats, I feel like. Next up here, we have our Truesdale, our Fairy King Truesdale, the Sylveon rocking the leftovers. Pixelate ability, Wish, Hyper Voice, Baton Pass, and Calm Mind. Damn near max HP, 12 special attack, 252 special defense with a Calm Nature. This is our Rotom Wash check, this is our Shaman check, this is our Aromatisse check, this is our Sableye check, this is our Espeon check, pretty much. All of his special attackers really, really get, I feel, handled very well by Sylveon. We can Wish and Baton Pass out of there. Wish is going to keep the Crocodile healthy. Wish is going to keep, you guys can see we brought the Serena healthy. Wish is going to keep our Cobalion healthy, which as you can see up there. Wish is going to keep our Sylveon healthy. Hyper Voice. His switch-ins include Excadrill, a very bulky Crobat, and Snorlax. Other than that, nothing really wants to take a Hyper Voice from Sylveon, even after the Pixelate nerf. Baton Pass is good for switches. If we can predict switch, go for the Baton Pass, continue the momentum. Calm Mind. There was 4 move syndrome here with this thing, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go for. Depending on the circumstances, if we can nerf things like the Excadrill or the Crobat, if he brings like Poison Jab or something like that on there, we can go for a Calm Mind, being able to pass that. We can also pass that around to something like our Tornadus. We can pass it around to even our bulkier mons, so they have that +1 in special defense if they are lacking in it. So feel very comfortable bringing Sylveon. It holds a lot of his mons in check as far as the specially offensive ones goes. Again, if he brings, he could bring Steelium Z Tyranitar, he could bring Nasty Bat with Sludge Bomb, so all of those things are possible threats to our team. Right here we have our Serena. Leftovers, Queenly Majesty ability, Trop Kick, U-Turn, Rapid Spin, Aromatherapy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Max defense, max HP, 4 in attack. Trop Kick drops the attack on everything 100% of the time. Excadrill, T-Tar, Crobat, Emboar, Druddigon, Snorlax, Sableye. So very good move to have. U-Turn, a slow U-Turn out to keep momentum up my way. Rapid Spin to get rid of any sort of hazards. He could also bring Toxic Spikes. I don't want to bring any. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. Aromatherapy, he does have a lot of mons. I'm sorry, did I say Toxic Spikes? I meant Stealth Rocks. I don't want Stealth Rocks on there because it does chip down a little bit on our team, making Wish passing just a little bit more difficult. Aromatherapy, he has a lot of mons that can really spam Toxic. He has, and that is something that I do not want to do. Sableye can do it. Sableye can also Will-O-Wisp a lot of my mons. Aromatisse can click Toxic. Druddigon can click Glare or Toxic. Crobat can obviously have Toxic. I mean, there's a lot of it. Rotom Wash can Will-O-Wisp. There's a lot of potential status ailments that he could have for our team that Aromatherapy really takes care of. Queenly Majesty also nerfs the Prankster moves by Sableye as well, meaning he can only go for whatever regular offensive moves he has, give it Knockoff, Nightshade, Shadow Ball, whatever it be. Last but not least, our win condition this week, you guessed it, it is Cobalion. It is our Super War line rocking the Shuckleberry. Swords Dance, Close Combat, Stone Edge, Iron Head, 252 attack, 60 defense, 196 speed, Jolly Nature. This thing outspeeds your regular Shaman set. The Shuckleberry and the defensive investment allow me to live an Earthquake from an Adamant, Life Orb, Sand Rush, Excadrill, which is probably his check to this thing. So, Close Combat takes care of the Excadrill, the Tyranitar, the Rotom Wash. +2, really name your switch in. Stone Edge hits the Crobat. Stone Edge is also going to hit Aromatisse. I could have ran Iron Head, but that gave me no Crobat coverage, so I wanted to go with that just in case. I'm sorry, Iron Head's still there. Volt Switch. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm throwing this video together really quickly for you guys, just kind of explaining my thoughts and feelings about this before our match. Stone Edge instead of Volt Switch. Stone Edge is the Crobat, obviously more effective than the Volt Switch does. It would be nice to have that momentum, but if I can set up a +2, I'm just going to stay in and keep going and going and going. And that is it. That is it. That is it. Yeah, that's our win con. So I want to wear down some of his walls. I want to wear down things like Rotom. I want to wear down things like Shaman. I want to wear down things like the Aromatisse, if he should bring it. I want to kind of scout to see if his Mons, like I said, Slowbro right here is going to be our Mon to kind of use to scout. We can see if it's a special Crobat. Special Crobat absolutely runs through this team. That's something to note. Heat Wave, Air Slash, Sludge Bomb, Nasty Plot. I mean, Giga Drain maybe, but instead of Nasty Plot. But Nasty Bad does run through this team, so that is something to keep in mind. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going to lead Slowbro, just kind of scouts. All that being said, that is our team builder going into week 6. Like I said, go check out Callum's channel down below. I love the dude's content. He's doing really good in the GBA thus far. I'm really looking forward to our battle that we are having. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel so you do not miss out on future GBA uploads, as well as the battle going live tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I want to remind you to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Later.